How's it going, everybody? This is Scott here at ScottsCast. Thanks very much for joining us. As you can see, this is the story of how we died. This is my first play of Project Zomboid. I'm sure a lot of you will have seen it, heard of it before. It's been about a little while. It's still in early access on Steam, but it's a game created by a developer called IndieStone. But it's a game that's sort of really caught my interest. It's very much back to old school graphics, which a lot of games tend to be nowadays. But it's about surviving in a city or a land after a zombie apocalypse. But it's very it's an interesting game. I think you're going to enjoy it. So one thing I would say is we are about to use, if we can get it working, the apparent support for Xbox controllers. So as you can see in the top left there, it's asking if I want to take over player 1, so apparently I have. So here we go. Okay, so here we are. This is Project Zomboid. Now, pretty much everything you do has an effect on something else. So, it's very in depth. I'll come over to these curtains here. As you can see, you have three options. You can open the windows, close curtains, or remove curtains. Now, if you're setting up a safe house, you want to close the curtains so the zombies can't see inside. I'm also having trouble getting to interact, but apparently I can sleep. It's not what we want to do. Got a bit of an issue in that the controller gets stuck when you push in one direction. To the top left. Only to the top left. Look, there we go. We'll just keep walking. I'm not touching anything. So there we go. So you can close your curtains, etc. Just to give you that bit more security. So first thing we really need to think about doing is finding a weapon, because we need to be able to protect ourselves against the zombies. So I'm hoping shouldn't be any zombies up here. I'm hoping there was a wardrobe, but apparently not. So we can sleep. So it's going to take a bit of time getting used to, I think, in terms of... Let's have a little drink while we're here. Yeah, it's a little bit difficult just making sure you're... See, because that wants me to close the curtains, but I'm nowhere near the curtains. Okay, so it's going to take a bit of time to get used to. So this here is our inventory over on the left hand side. On the right hand side, it's it's what's in the cupboard, and you can switch between those by pressing the right bumper. This is an Xbox controller. So we're going to take a sheet. Okay. Quite intrigued as to how we get to drink. It doesn't look like we do. And what this game does also have is boredom and various other things. So if you go out in the rain, you get wet, and there's a chance you'll get ill and get colds and various other things. So it's got quite a lot of pressing all sorts of the wrong buttons here. Quite a lot of depth to it. What we really want to find is some kind of jumper. Aha! The most disgusting green sweater I have ever seen. Okay, it's taken me quite a while to put on the sweater. I must be a bit of a moron. Okay, so we're grabbing the sheets there as well, because sheets you can use as There's temporary curtains. And I noticed there's some sleeping oh, we don't want those. Notice there's some sleeping tablets about, so we're going to take those. I think that's it for this room. Okay, so let's head downstairs. Now, zombies will pick up on your footsteps if you're sprinting, you'll be making more noise, that sort of thing. So to bear that in mind, I'm just going to take some of these books. Don't think we'll get to that stage to be able to read them at any point soon, but as I was saying, zombies tend to pick up on footsteps, and sprinting is based on how far you push the thumb stick, so that's going to take a bit of time of getting used to. Okay, so what have we got over here? Got some carrot seeds, we'll grab those. TV dinner, oh, and we'll grab those as well, and I think we'll have a little eat of some of those. As you can see, up in the top right hand corner there's an icon come up which just I think says you've been well fed, so gives you an idea of. For the short term, we're going to use a rolling pin in the absence of anything better. Okay, and as you become more skilled, you should become better at doing certain tasks. So you know, equipping a weapon to your primary shouldn't take as long as it did before. And it looks like we're going to have to head outside. So here we go. Okay, so pushing the right thumbstick whilst moving the left thumbstick allows you to sneak. Okay, so we're coming to our next door neighbour's house. Let's just try opening the door. Door is locked, so let's come around here. Just gonna have a little look through the window as well, see if we can see anything. Let's try the back door. Okay, so we couldn't get in the doors because the doors were locked. What we're going to do is force the window. Now that can take a bit of time. There we go. And then we're going to climb through. And there's a couple of zombies in here, but I appear to be stuck in a cupboard. And they're too far away to hit. Climbing back out through the window. I might head off to a different house. Maybe hide in this little hut over here. That wasn't ideal for the first venture outside. Okay, we'll head over to this house. There's a zombie over here. Let's see if we can get our first kill. Not very good with my rolling pin, I must say. There we go. Oh, he's getting back up. Thought he was dead, but he wasn't. Need a better rolling pin. could get overrun in the first ever episode. There we go. I think that's finished him off. Hasn't got anything for us to take, to be fair. There's a zombie coming over here. I don't really want to have to try and deal with him, but I'm going to have to, because I think he's spotted us. Let's try sneaking towards him. Beating someone to death with a rolling pin. This is how many hits it's taking. There we go. Just about finished him off. So let's really, because this weapon's so bad, let's hope there's no one inside. Notice there was a zombie just over there. So let's try and open this window and hope there's... So that window's locked. Yeah, struggling a little bit to make sure you're picking on the right things, if that makes sense. So let's try the window at the back of the house. That was close. That didn't help. Just want to clear out the house as best I can. So I'm not sure how I fill up the mug. Let's just come off this for a second. So oh, I've thrown the mug on the floor. That's not what I wanted to do. So let's grab that mug. There's a zombie about somewhere. Wonder if he's in this room here. Really need a better weapon. Don't think I'm gonna find a weapon in the in the kid's wardrobe, but maybe I am. So we want to equip that in both hands to give us a better swing. Okay, what else was in there? Nothing of any real use to us. Okay, I just want to clear out the rest of these rooms, and then we'll see if we can I think I'll grab one of those, put it in the I'll also grab this, because I think what we might find, I don't know how to get down on the inventory. That's not ideal. Don't know how to scroll down further. Or am I at the... No, I'm not at the bottom. There's more, but I just don't know how to see it. Okay, well that's something for us to go on. So I think the second icon down, we obviously want a drink, which we haven't got just yet. So I think what I'll do is when I'm in here, I'll close this door for now. So there's two things that I'm struggling with a little bit here. So in the top left hand corner you can see it says fill empty mug. I don't know how I get down to do that. Fill bowl. I don't know how I select those things. Interact doesn't work. A doesn't work. B doesn't work. The direction pad doesn't seem to do anything. The left triggers don't do anything. Clicking down the thumbsticks don't do anything. So a little bit unsure as to how I do that, and I don't really want to have to move the mouse over there to do that. So I can drink. Doesn't look like I can... Oh, there we go. Don't know if that means that we are. So yeah, two problems. I can't scroll down this list particularly easily, and I think what we have got is a bit of a problem over here. If I looked with our very heavy load and we're overheated, so I think we want to put this on really, but I don't quite know how to do that. Okay. So let's put this on rather than our lovely green sweater. Hopefully that will deal with the overheating. And we'll have a clear up of our inventory as well. I think while we're here we may as well see if we can do this way. Don't know how to unpin that. Let's just see. Yeah, super. Oh, so that was my fault. He had started doing it. It just takes a bit of time to begin, I think. But yeah, I don't know how I select things up in the top left hand corner, so that's a bit of a problem. We're gonna... Maybe it was just me, maybe I was trying being a bit too eager to do it. No, I definitely can't see any way of swapping that, so... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so what have we got up here? We haven't got that much more we can really take, so let's get going. There's one more room upstairs. Oh no, that's all the rooms upstairs that we needed to check. Let's head back downstairs. I'm slightly apprehensive about it. I don't know if there's going to be anyone down here, but at least we have... At least we have got a baseball bat, which is good news, so let's head out here. Now, there was a zombie standing outside. I'm If there's a zombie in here, it's going to be particularly tight quarters. Thankfully not. So let's close that door. Okay, so what have we got going on here? Don't know how you can tell if the grapes are good or bad. So usually hovering over things gives you an idea of their of if they're good, if they've gone stale, if they're, you know, if you can eat them, those sorts of things. And obviously at this moment in time, doing that doesn't give us any information whatsoever. Does that work? No. Okay. Let's take a can opener just in case we find some cans. Any more for any more? A bit more farming for intermediate 2. Oh, there we go. We've got some baked beans. We'll definitely take those. We'll take the plastic bag. We'll take the spoon and frying pan. Sorry, and I think what we'll do is we'll head upstairs. 6 o'clock. We don't really want to be heading outside at night, so I think we'll head upstairs. We'll get rid of that. We'll head into the small bedroom, because there'll be oh, helps if I'm through the door before I try and close the door. And I think we'll come over to this window and we'll interact, and we'll add a sheet to it, and then we'll interact again and we'll close the curtains. And I think with that being the case, we will go to bed. I think we'll call it an episode there. Thanks very much for joining us. Sorry it took a bit of time to get used to the controls. What I would say about the controls is I think they would work quite well. I think they just need a final bit of refining. Oh, a zombie's come in the house. I assume that's what that door breaking or window breaking was. So let's go and explore. Just see what happened down there. Disappointingly, I think he's in one of these 2 rooms. If it was this house, I mean, it could have been a different property, but I have a feeling it was probably it doesn't look like it was then there. So let's close that door. Let's just head over this way. I want to try and keep some distance from the door when I try and open it. Oh, I don't like going in here. So the good news is it looks like it was a different house maybe that had that issue. I think while I'm here, what I might do is just close that window over here. Oh, that's not ideal. It's not ideal. Let's hope I can get away with that. So also while I'm here, I just need to sort out my inventory, leave some stuff here because I'm clearly over encumbered. But at this moment in time, I don't really know what's good to have and what's bad, and unfortunately it looks like I need to use the mouse to do that. So let's have a little look. Shoes, I didn't mean to pick those up, so I think we can put those over here maybe. So let's put the shoes over there. Definitely getting rid of the rolling pin. Now I think with the bag, somehow, I thought we could use the bag as storage somehow. That's probably not it. So that means we've got another bag that we can use to store things, but at the same time it means I can't use the baseball bat as a baseball bat, and that's what we need. So let's try and find that. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame that I can't find how to use the controller to get down into those locations, but to do that. But that's it. We'll get that over there. What else have we got that we can put in the... I'm assuming these aren't the... maybe they're the pants I'm wearing. Maybe I've just taken off my shoes. Hearing a lot of noise, and I don't know if that means there's a zombie in the house. I think we're going to have to move some of these books for the short term. I've got a magazine to read if I get really bored. And now some music has started. Not that I'm worried about it or anything, but it's we need to get rid of the carpentry book. It'd be nice to have been able to read that, but well, that's not what I wanted to put over there. Definitely think there's a zombie in here with me. Gonna go take a look. Not sure if he's in the house or just banging his head up against the window, to be honest. Looks like the latter. So I think with that note, we're probably okay to sleep. We'll just have to keep an ear out for any zombies. Hopefully they won't come back. Anyway, let's call it a night there. I think we'll hit the sack. Thanks very much for joining us. Please hit the like button, the subscribe button above this video or on my channel. Check out the other videos we have, and follow us on Twitter at ScottsCast. Thanks very much for joining us. We'll see you again soon. Thank you.